Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Oklahoma City Thunder have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Warriors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Duncan. Jason Tatum is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant. And it's Mobley in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Antetokounmpo is out there with Pippen. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jordan. And it's Chamberlain in its center. Now here's Tatum. Screen by Duncan. The 3. Tatum no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game, but bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question they deserve some credit, but they were really helped out by what was a very shaky performance on the other side. Nobody on that squad had a night they want to remember.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
And Duncan drops them both. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic missing. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Mobley. And here's Duncan. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that's not bad defense at all. That's just Tim Duncan.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Giannis outside. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Duncan outside. Pass to KD. Mobley is screen on Pippen. Here's Mobley. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Drills it from outside.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan outside. Pass to KD. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, and how How about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now, here's Durant. Iverson outside. A three. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Pippen against Durant. Pass to Jordan. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, KD. And the Thunder another three.
Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
Doncic passes to Carmelo. Pippen outside. Here's the three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Iverson. Mobley a screen on Jordan. Here's Iverson, and Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for the Thunder. Anthony kicks it to West. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Towns. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Iverson. Mobley a screen. 5 to shoot. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Anthony defending. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Chamberlain with a screen on Mobley. The drive by Anthony. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Carmelo has superb court awareness, sharing the ball that time well.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Will Chamberlain. One shot.
Chamberlain no good on the free throw. Towns for three. That shot is off. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, up 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Iverson dunking out there with Carter. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Back to West. To the middle. Here's Jordan. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Carter with it. Good on the shot. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Anthony. Back to Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer. Carter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Jordan passes to Anthony. West against Towns. West gets the bucket. West has got his first basket of the night.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
The drive by Iverson. Nice D from Pippen.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second is Tim Duncan. First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Anthony.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Giannis, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Jordan in for Pierce. The Thunder also changing it up. Tatum comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Iverson. Now here's Anthony, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And Durant sends it back. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Pippen. It's stolen by West. Now the Warriors moving it up. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen by Durant. Cunningham outside. Pass to KD. Durant going to work inside.
That's a devastating move off the dribble. Durant getting to his favorite spots at will.
Jordan passes to Giannis. Pippen with it. And here's West from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Duncan with the screen on Anthony. Anthony against Tatum. Duncan. The Warriors pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jordan's checked in for Anthony. Pierce comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Doncic is subbed in for West. Jared Allen's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Cade Cunningham.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jordan. Over Carter. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, well, we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here is Carter. He's got 5. Releases. That one misses. Jordan with some nice D. Pass to Doncic. Here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Carter. Fades and shoots. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And here's Tatum for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over Carter. Jordan can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Allen with this screen for Carter. Knocked up there for Allen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Carter's got 7.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Warriors. Pippen comes in for Paul Pierce. And then for Oklahoma City, Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Duncan in for Vince Carter. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Durant. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pippen dishes to Chamberlain. Floats it up for Pippen. Stolen by Durant. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Doncic kicks to Pippen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Pippen.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. And Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yes. Looking at the series. And that concludes.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 1. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Antetokounmpo out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drive, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mobley. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. To the left side wing. There's the lob. And Giannis up high and down hard.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's KD for 3. Here's Duncan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Doncic feeling it out. Jordan inside, guarded by Tatum. A nice shot by Jordan.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
It's time for next stand. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. What's the move?
And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 4th.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Mobley. Now here's Durant, guarded by Jordan. Here's KD. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. Chamberlain a screen from downtown. And it's Doncic missing.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Yeah, not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Duncan outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Outside Jordan. Releases. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's KD. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Mobley. Wants to get it to KD and does. Count that one.
Yeah, sometimes nothing to do with Durant. His size lets him defeat the inside contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Warriors making a change here. Pierce is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Kay Cunningham's checked in for Jason Tatum. Pippen, the pass to Chamberlain. Jordan outside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Shot off that time. Nice D from Pippen. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the line, and the Warriors take on two more.
And when Lucas sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Pass to Duncan. Durant, wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Chamberlain down low. Mobley's there. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's too easy. With size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Inside, here's Durant, and the rejection by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Some changes for Golden State. Jordan comes in for Chamberlain. And West subs in for Michael Jordan. And then for Oklahoma City, Towns, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Carter comes in for Kevin Durant. And Iverson's subbed in for Cunningham. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
West outside. Doncic with a screen for West. Pippen outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
The Warriors have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here's Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And so Tatum nails them both.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Stolen by Tatum. The shot that time, not on target. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors ahead, up by 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Durant. Jared Allen is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others, because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
West outside. Back to Jordan. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Pass to Allen. Now here's Durant. There's the 3. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Anthony can't hit.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Tatum. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Excellent D there from Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Cunningham passes to Tatum. To Cunningham. Oklahoma City moving it around. Iverson gets the bucket.
Well, there are a myriad of reasons why Cade Cunningham went first overall in the draft, but his incredible passing is certainly at the top of the list.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Warriors with some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Gobert. Pippen comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Michael Jordan. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Evan Mobley's checked in for Jared Allen. Duncan comes in for Kevin Durant. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Allen Iverson. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Cunningham. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. West a screen on Carter. The 3 for Doncic. They get it back. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gilgeous-Alexander against West. Duncan outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists now in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Gilgeous-Alexander against West.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Jordan's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Kevin Durant's checked in for Kobe. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Iverson's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Mobley kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And that one is good. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jordan, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Pippen. The Thunder with another miss. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Chamberlain and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Chamberlain taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Pippen. Lets it fly from 18. Iverson, no luck. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Jordan can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Jordan. A shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. Pippen with a wide open look. Trifecta.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
And I think hitting that championship-winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Trying to end the drought, and the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Duncan outside. A 3-ball. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, so the game is on the line, and you don't want Tim Duncan with the basketball. You're crazy.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And here's Tatum for 3. The shot, no good. And the Golden State Warriors will move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.
Game 5, Eastern Conference semifinals. The Knicks have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. they must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Bucks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Tonight could be the end of this series or a step towards an all-time great comeback. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Kobe Bryant. He's out there with Derrick Rose. Wembanyama out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kemp in at the 4. And for the Bucks, they've got James, and it's Robertson in at the point. You take a look at the Knicks facing elimination here. What do they have to do to overcome some pretty big odds against them?
Well, I mean, because so many people have already written them off this series, in a way, they really have nothing left to lose. They can come out loose, try to have some fun. Maybe that different energy will produce a different outcome.
Here's Garnett. 13 feet out. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by James. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Garnett capping off the break nicely there. Always in the right place.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Robertson. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Wade. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Kemp. On the wing, Bryant. Now Leonard. 4-3. Rebounded by LeBron.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Robertson. Covered by Bryant. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Leonard, and it's rejected.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Here's Rose. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way. Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Garnett, guarded by Rose. Pass to James. Here's Garnett, just 5 to shoot. Rose comes with a double. And Robertson gets it to go.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in. Knicks trail by 4. Rose, the pass to Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Pass to Booker. And he banks in the layup.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
For New York, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Williamson, left side. Here's Leonard. Williamson has the open look. Rebounded by LeBron.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Garnett, covered by Williamson. James deciding where to go with it. Hey, it's James!
like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Williamson. Back to Rose. Leonard against James. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. You take a look at Bryant, the league leader in points per game. Nobody does it better. Both teams deciding to change it up. Milwaukee leading by 6. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Booker no good. Rose outside. Pass to Williamson. Bryant with it. A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. And that one good.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Here's Mourning. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
Rose, the pass to Williamson. Now Allen. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Mourning. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Rose. Booker can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Now here's Booker. James, a screen on Rose. The 3, Booker knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Booker. Back to Wade. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mourning. And it. Flush down a nice jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And so it's Milwaukee. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
They've got Devin Booker, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Booker against Brunson. Pass to Morant. Back to Brunson. Booker with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Thompson against Leonard. Now here's Booker to the inside. Abdul-Jabbar. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact. Outside
Morant. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Morant, and the Knicks making a change here. And Morant drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Robertson. Brunson defending. Thompson's shot is off. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Leonard. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Kemp, such an exciting player, especially on these alley-oops.
The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Drexler. The jump hook. Porzingis grabs the board. New York shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
This is what fans enjoy seeing from Shawn Kemp. This big man is a major league dunk artist.
Here's Robertson. Brunson defending. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Thompson. Here's Robertson. Shot from the top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Robertson's gotten his second bucket on the night. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For the Knicks, Clark is checked in for Porzingis. Bryant comes in for Morant. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. Bryant finds Rose. Clark with the screen. And it's Rose penetrating. Basket's good.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Bryant outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's the screen.
And Robertson is a do-it-all kind of player, my kind of guy. I mean, he's also somebody you can trust to help facilitate your offense.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the strike. And Rose has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They trail by 9. Pass to Kemp. Rose with it. And here's Porzingis. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Porzingis. A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. Rose into the lane.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete who's really good at taking it to the cup. And he's hard to cover because of it.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first. Good on both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's James. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Bryant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. New York again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 7. James with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on Rose.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from James.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
James outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Here's Robertson. 6 points for him from the arc. Offensive board. James outside. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Great defense that time by Kobe. Elite at that end of the floor, too.
Leonard for 3. Count it! Leonard for 3. 7 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's James. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bucks on top, up 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to seize control of this game, though?
We got to get some stop.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course.
Seeing how things are. Appreciate you joining.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. The Bucks leading by 4. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Kobe Bryant is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kemp in at power forward. James passes to Wade. And rejected.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And here's Milwaukee now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Rose outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
The Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Wade. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Wembanyama. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Rose. Here's Kemp. Bryant with it. 4 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bryant's got 6 points.
And Kobe can score from anywhere on the floor, especially dangerous from inside.
Pass to Robertson. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Leonard. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Garnett. 6 points for him. Wade, the pass to Garnett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
In many ways, KG has the perfect basketball body, long and wiry. It's difficult to contain a guy like that, which is why defenders resort to fouling him like there.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never...
Go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession and he'll slam it home.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Here's James. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Both free throws good from James. Knicks trail by 3. Rose outside. Pass to Leonard. A little mid-range shot is up. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar misses. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Leonard. Kawhi, too strong inside.
What a deft touch on the floater. Leonard's offensive arsenal continues to impress.
Pass to Garnett. James outside. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the line for him here. That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
The Bucks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Allen's checked in. Wade, pass to James. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here. Here's Drexler. Hits it from the high post.
You can just see how comfortable Drexler is in the mid-range area. Got a really good touch for these shots.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Bryant. 16 feet out. No good off the glass.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Rose grabs the board.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Back to James. Here's Drexler, covered by Bryant. Here's Wade. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You look at his athleticism, the mobility and agility. Garnett knows how to make himself dangerous in the pick and roll.
Here's Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Weber's such a good lob target, and his teammates have a lot of confidence in him going and getting it up top.
Thompson against Leonard. The target from 18 feet. Leonard's got 13 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Bucks on top, up 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Defensively, it's too easy down there.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. They've got Thompson, and it's Robertson. Oh, Porzingis, a huge target.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Here's Wade, pounded by Morant, and stolen by Morant. Here's Brunson, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Knicks lead by 1. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Mourning. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Porzingis puts it on the deck, and he makes it. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. For the Knicks, Zion Williamson comes in for Porzingis. And it's Allen in for Ja Morant. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Kemp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Bringing major energy to the floor. Kemp challenges you. A nightmare matchup.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Kemp's combination of strength and athleticism, amazing. He is a walking highlight.
Pass to Drexler. Shot to stop the run. And another miss by Milwaukee. New York leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Wade. Here's Robertson. Brunson defending. And Robertson gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Bryant finds Brunson. Williamson outside. So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Allen. Pass to Kemp. Allen a screen. Kemp, the pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 4. Shoots from the block. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Here's Wade. No good that time. Excellent D there from Bryant. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Bryant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 7-point New York lead.
They're really working the paint now.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Wade, that's good.
In Wade, we trust in the big moments. This guy knows how to get it done by himself in the clutch.
Bryant outside. Back to Rose. Leonard outside. Rose outside. They set the pick. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Sinks it from distance. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver.
To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one goes in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Wembanyama. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really solid play by Kemp there, not allowing the foul to deter him and earning the and-one chance.
The Bucks trail by 8. Wade, pass to Garnett. Back to Wade. James, outside. Shakes him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
LeBron James.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Rose, the pass to Leonard. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Wade, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. No good on the shot. And here's New York now. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. Oh, look out! Here comes Kawhi!
In this series setup, Game 5s are so important. A massive win for the Knicks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And a gutsy showing that'll force a Game 6. They're not ready for their season to be over just yet.
And it says a lot about the character of this team. With all the pressure in the world on them, they come out and perform. Still 2 more must-wins in front of them, but they'll go into Game 6 believing this series is theirs for the taking.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Boston Celtics have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Chicago Bulls. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Paul George is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Irving in at the point. And for Chicago, we've got Stephen Curry. Irving is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Edwards. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
O'Neal outside. That's to Curry. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Taking a look at Boston. You said it before, Greg. Their backs are against the wall. They need it in here tonight, and then 2 more on top of that. That is a long list.
And for a lower seed, partner, that's a very difficult task. They can't think down the road, though. They need to stay in the moment. Treat this as a one-game series. That's really all you can do.
Good advice. Irving passes to O'Neal. Nowitzki kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And they pick up 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Irving. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Now here's Irving. After the miss from Joel Embiid.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Irving. Celtics also with a sub. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Jason Kidd. Celtics trail by 7. Westbrook kicks to Irving. Pass to Davis. Now George. He's covered by Brown. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Edwards. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, and he had the D tabled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
You look at Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, O'Neal. Nowitzki outside.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Celtics trail by 6. And here's George for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5 points so far.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Nowitzki outside. Pass to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry drops in the layup for 2. He has 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The kick out to Westbrook. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. And finished off by Davis.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
Nowitzki outside. It's stolen by Davis. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Outside Curry. Pass to Nowitzki. Lets it go with a 3. Also Westbrook with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Davis dishes to George. Davis with a screen on Brown. George from deep three-point land. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Curry wide open. And the Bulls with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Now here's Irving. Outside, George. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And that one, good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
Now and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
The guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
8 seconds left to play in the first. Westbrook surveying the D. And that one released in time, but no good. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from... And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Gasol out there with Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Green, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. There's Green with the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Payton. Back to Sabonis. Bounce pass from Rodman. Rodman with a screen on Davis. Here's Payton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
Tricky play from Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good, and the Bulls making a change here. Irving's checked in. Jason Kidd is checked in for Boston. And he makes both free throws.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Harden against Edwards. Harden scanning the floor. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Edwards. Comes up empty down low.
Had enough room to finish, and that's when he'll usually make it.
Payton against Kidd. Down low. Here's Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Boston. Embiid, he's checked in for Gasol. Bam Adebayo comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Edwards against Kidd. Oh, here's Edwards. Oh, wow!
Is powerful.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Back to Westbrook. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Outside Irving. Edwards looking it over. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Here's Westbrook. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 3 assists in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Payton kicks to Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Irving. Outside, Sabonis. Outside, Edwards. From deep, Edwards with the floor spacer.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for Chicago. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Sabonis. McGrady comes in for Edwards. And Curry subbed in for Payton. And then for Boston, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Anthony Davis. And Irving subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A nice shot by Irving.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
McGrady outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Kidd. And that one's good. McGrady's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
On the wing, Irving. Curry against Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Kidd. Irving passes to Nowitzki. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. Kidd against McGrady. Kidd dishes to Irving. Pass to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At all times he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw drops for Green. O'Neal's checked in for Chicago. Edwards comes in for McGrady. Celtics also with a sub. George is checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
Curry finds O'Neal. Now a three-pointer. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's Kidd. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Nowitzki with the screen on Kidd. For 3, Edwards. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Bulls with another miss. And George, here we go. They kick it out to Green from outside the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
Here is Edwards. He's got 9. Nowitzki outside. From past the arc. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Now this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from three-point range.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Bulls up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Boston Celtics.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They're trying to punch their ticket to the next round. Shaq, what's the key?
They don't need a key. As long as you have a ticket, that's the thing that gets punched.
Wow. There's things I could say, but on myself, don't want to get punched.
Very wise choice, Jet. Just smile and nod.
Okay.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Bulls leading by 5. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Nowitzki is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Irving. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Edwards in at the 2.
So quick into the lane, boy. Curry is lightning fast.
For Chicago, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
At the line for the Bulls, Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
And George kicks to Irving. Over Curry. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Irving.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Nowitzki outside. Here's Edwards. He's off on that one. Great tee that time from Davis. The Celtics shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. George with the bounce back. And Davis throws it down.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
It's Curry outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. O'Neal passes to Curry. And stolen by Irving. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
See yourself on the screen? You should watch the best moves. Let's go. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Oh, that's nice.
chance. Let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Jason Kidd is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
It's stolen by Davis.
He's just so savvy at drawing fouls. Davis gets to the line almost as much as anyone.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
That one misses.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Justin Nowitzki for the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got 7 points in the game.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Shaq.
It's amazing how many ways Kidd sparks their offense.
For Boston, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Both free throws good from Kidd. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Curry kicks to Edwards. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. On defense, Chicago. They lead by 4. Irving with the steal. It's Curry outside. And Boston with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And here's George for 3. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
George dishes to Embiid. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Irving. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The Bulls leading by 3. To the paint, here's Curry. And Irving pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Joel Embiid.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And the Bulls making a change here. Brown's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Harden's checked in. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Welcome to the court, you're incredible. Your squad, get out and let them hear it. And just fans who wants a free t-shirt.
George against Brown. Takes it off the glass.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Celtics trail by 5. And here's Irving. 10 points for him. Pass to Embiid. And so Boston again turning it over. Chicago leading by 5. Brown outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Brown. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height. Come on, man. That was never going to happen.
Harden against Edmonds. Pass to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. 4 on the clock. To the inside. Embiid, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Nowitzki over Davis. Nowitzki, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Left side, Irving. Embiid with it. He's covered by Brown. Embiid against Brown. George passes to Harden. Over Curry. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his first 2 points.
Well, clock winding down, none better than Harden at getting buckets in a hurry.
Now here's Edwards. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. On the floor for Boston, we've got Kidd. Pau Gasol is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Westbrook, no good. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Nowitzki outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Payton against Westbrook. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Westbrook. Gasol is screen on Payton. Near the three-point line is Westbrook. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Just good basketball IQ there by Westbrook, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
McGrady against Kidd. Irving with it. Payton up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. Here's McGrady. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
Shaq's checked in for Sabonis. And the Celtics also making a change. George is checked in for Adebayo. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this, and probably said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. Let's see if they live up to it. Guys.
Thanks, David. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
And the Celtics making a change here. Green's checked in. And both free throws good for Westbrook. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, Payton. Irving sets a screen for Payton. With the drive. Pass to McGrady. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 6.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
To the middle. Here's Green. Nice D from Nowitzki.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Kidd. Floats one up. Doesn't go for him. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Nowitzki. The rebound by the Celtics. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and it goes down 2 points.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Edwards comes in for McGrady, and Curry subbed in for Gary Payton. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Boston. Irving comes in for Russell Westbrook. The inbound, and it's Nowitzki penetrating, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the statue.
Irving against George. The shot. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Nowitzki right side. Back to Curry. Nowitzki with the screen on Irving. Curry fires from way outside. And Boston with the rebound. Kidd kicks to George.
2 minutes.
Embiid with the screen on Irving. George with no one around. It's good from long range. Now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Edwards passes to Curry. Puts it up. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Here's George into the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry. The first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter. It opens up passing lanes for him.
With the step back. Here's George. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
He's got space. Again, Chicago.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis setting the pick for George. Davis kicks to Kidd. Outside for George. Irving with a clean look. Boston again missing. And so they foul intentionally. Now Curry. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic LU jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Steps back and shoots. And George gets it to go.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's the Celtics with the ball. And here's Kidd from the arc. That shot, no good. Here is Edwards. The Chicago Bulls will move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.
Game 6 in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Knicks are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Bucks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Everything on the line tonight as we get ready for Game 6. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports as the playoffs march on. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the New York Knicks here in New York. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. And for New York, Kobe Bryant is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Kemp in at the power forward position. Taking a look at Milwaukee, this is their chance to finish off what's been a highly contested series. But it's going to be tough to do on the road.
Tough indeed. I mean, even though they were the favorites coming in, they're facing an opponent with surging confidence in an arena that may be as loud as we've heard all year. This should be a terrific game.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Wade. No good on the 3. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Wembanyama, screen on Booker.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Rose. Floats one up. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Leonard, following the score by Milwaukee. Over James. Milwaukee with the rebound. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Garnett. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Kemp. Throws it up high. It's stolen. Here's Garnett. It's James on the wing. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. They'll try to make it a three-point play. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night. That free throw good from James.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. You take a look at Bryant, the league leader in points per game. Nobody does it better. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Garnett. Pass to James. And there's the lob. Here's Garnett. Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for him. Williamson's checked in for New York. Milwaukee making a switch here. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Wembanyama has the ball here for New York. They trail by 6. To the wing, right side. Rose, the pass to Williamson. 5 on the clock. To in the cold spell. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Robertson. To the paint. Here's Garnett. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now Rose. And it's in there.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh, Milwaukee leading by 4. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
James goes in and slam dunk by James.
LeBron James just reads the floor so well. If a lane opens, he will exploit it and get to the cup off the drive.
Rose, the pass to Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The first free throw is good.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
Porzingis is checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Rose. Williamson hits them both.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Here's Robertson. No points yet. Wade misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Williamson. The shot comes out. Thompson with some nice D. The Bucks leading by 4. Down low. Here's Weber. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Williamson, defended by Thompson. And the basket by Williamson. Williamson's got 6.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wait,
That's
oh
bad
my!
right there.
Wow!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Thompson against Leonard. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because, to me, it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Morant. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Weber. To the inside. Pass to Drexler. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Porzingis. Here's Thompson. Here's Weber. Shot clock at 3. 17-foot shot on the way. They grab their own miss. And that one's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Knicks trail by 3. To the middle. Tipped. In transition. Here they come. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Allen. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Allen's got his first basket.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Robertson. Brunson defending. 6 to shoot. Pass to Drexler. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Milwaukee making a switch here. And it's Morant with the ball for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Leonard outside. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
And the first one at the line is good. New York making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Wade, he's checked in for Milwaukee. No good on the second free throw.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Pass to Morant from behind the arc. Drexler grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 3. Goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. For the Knicks, Porzingis has checked in for Allen, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Ja Morant. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Booker against Brunson. Lets it go from 11. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Drexler, that's good. Drexler's got 8 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
The Claw attacking, and it's blocked, and they recover it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And some changes here for New York. Williamson comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. The Bucks also with a sub. James is checked in. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Rose can't connect. Milwaukee leading by 8. It's Booker on the wing. James outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wade. Over Bryant. Wade misses. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the... Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters! No one is stopping that.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Here's Mourning. No made baskets yet. The floater. Rose grabs the board. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Williamson. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Tipped. James, right side. Abdul-Jabbar. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jackson, he's checked in for New York. Allen comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Thompson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson, pass to Rose. Here's Kemp. Bryant outside. Clock at 6. From downtown. And the Knicks miss again. The Bucks leading by 8. 1:19 left in the first half. Here's Wade. All sorts of time. No good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Deflects the pass. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 6 points.
Absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
Good on the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 8. Inside. Here's Allen. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And he lobs it up top.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Bryant outside. Here's Rose. 6 points for him.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Puts one up from 19. Wade, that's good. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead. And so it's Milwaukee earning this break in the action, up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as work.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Facing elimination, can they even the series on their home floor? Shaq.
Are you calling the powers of Shaq Shadamas?
Yeah.
I must consult the bones, but I left them at home, Ernie.
Well, you talking about the dominoes?
Nope.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. Knicks trail by 10. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. They've got James, and it's Booker in at the point. Leonard for 3. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
James outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's New York with a rebound. Kim's got 4 rebounds now. Rose against Booker. Pass to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Rose. Shoots over Booker. It's hauled in by Garnett. Milwaukee leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by New York. Rose has got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Bryant. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Leonard beyond the arc. James with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Rose, the pass to Bryant. Rose against Booker. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Wade. Here's Garnett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now an 11-point Bucks lead.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion, KG, to the offensive glass.
James against Leonard. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Outside Booker. Here's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Kobe Bryant at the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Bryant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Booker, the pass to Wade. Shoots over Bryant. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Bryant, the pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Wade. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Put your hands together for your new city dancer.
Checked in for New York.
Let me hear you once again.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Leonard, left side. The three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's Bryant outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Rose, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Bryant. High arcing shot. Milwaukee with the rebound. Garnett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Allen outside. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter here. And the basket by Leonard.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Pass to Garnett. And there's James from the arc. LeBron fires and hits a 3. Here's Rose. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Allen, pass to Leonard, puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Wade.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Garnett. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the paint. The steal. James against Allen. Shot's good by James. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Now here's Rose. The D's right on it. With 1 on the clock. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Milwaukee. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Jalen Brunson is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Kemp in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Wade. The Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Bryant, left side. Can't connect from 14.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, Booker shrugging off the contact.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the inside. Robbed. Here's Drexler. Wide open. Here's Weber. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. And the Bucks lead by 16. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Klay Thompson.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant. New York, again, can't hit.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Devin Booker at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Booker.
Booker, not the guy you want to foul, gentlemen. This guy is one of the best from the stripe there is in the game.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Both free throws good from Booker. Knicks trail by 18. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That one's down for Brunson.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Wade, pass to Weber. Back to Wade. Outside Booker. And he lobs it up. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
New York has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Brunson passes to Morant. Wembanyama screen. Down low. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Booker, pass to Wade. Morant against Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker. And some changes here for New York. Leonard's checked in for Morant, and Rose is subbed in for Brunson. Milwaukee making a switch here. Both free throws good from Booker.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 17-point game. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Man, he was fully committed to getting the W. The next round is in sight, and he doesn't want to let that chance slip away. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Here's Bryant. Shot clock at 6. LeBron with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Booker. Here's Wade from deep three-point land. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
He gets it in there. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become. How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Knicks trail by 17. Rose with it. To the paint. Here's Kemp. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Rose always aggressive coming off those screens. Forced the defense to contain him and drops it off with a nice assist.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. Garnett passes to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Bucks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And they shut the door on the series, taking it 4-2.
The big key for them, avoiding Game 7. You always want to close it out before one of those.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Williamson. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Robertson, hounded by Morant. Thompson outside. Pulls up. The Knicks pull it in. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Exum up top. From deep. That shot, no good. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Robertson. And so the Milwaukee Bucks have won the series. They'll take a 4-2 series victory here in the second round. And the NBA Finals could be just a few games away for them.
Yeah, heading into the conference finals off a big win like this one has to feel good. But they've got their work cut out for them in the games ahead.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave, we present our player